jibber jabber. Don't be babbling like a fool. Say what you got to say. That's all. Then shut your dang pie hole.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Zero Dark 30. Welcome back. I blasted out of the bunker into the night, seeking truth, seeking the light. Holy cow, I'm a poet. But considering the subject matter, shitting the fan, am I more Thoreau or Poe? In any event, folks, it's the reality you and I have to deal with. What comes next? It is the countdown until the election. 2 weeks and a wake up, folks. We are now at 2 weeks and a wake up. Well, there's a lot going on. Internationally, there is a massive push for World War III from, well, people who don't fight the wars. You know, people who make money off of wars, people who get more personal power off of wars, people who like seeing other people die for their cause. Oh, folks, don't underestimate what drives these people to push for war. Like Light and the Loafer, Lindsey Graham's. Why would he want war so badly? Why is that seem to be his one thing in life is to start a war? Why? He's got to get off on it and see that, well, causing a war, that gives you control over men's lives, right? To their death. Crazy. But that's them. It's a reality we have to accept and prepare for as we move into deeper and deeper SHTF. But what else is going on? The left is desperate. I keep hearing from people, they're trying to lose, John. They're trying to lose. I get it, because it actually appears that way. They're doing everything possible to fail. From Kamala getting caught multiple times now, adjusting her earpiece. Whether it's an earring or an insert and it's covered by her hair, it doesn't matter. She's fucking with something. She's paying attention to something else. And then when she goes to rallies, she has to bribe people in with Usher or some other, I'm going to call them loser musicians, right? They get paid to show up, and then, well, in one case over the weekend, the musical act never showed up. Kamala Harris spoke for 6 minutes and 39 seconds. As we get into this countdown, we're going to continue, I suspect, to see some of the most bizarre events playing out. I mean bizarre, like the vice presidential candidate, Twinkle Toes Tim Walz, being accused of, well, having sex with underage boys, known as pedophilia. No problem, right? No problem. And this entire cadre of freaks and freakazoids on the political left, the P. Diddy scam that ties in very powerful people in the entertainment and media and music industry, as well as a crossover into politics, which is allegedly including Kamala Harris. Folks, there's often this fuzzy thing. It's not a hard line in the sand, right? It's this fuzzy line between truth and fiction. And what's amazing, folks, is they say the fiction that we discuss, or what they call fiction, they call conspiracy theory. And we're like, no. There's smoke. And where there's smoke, there's oftentimes fire. And more often than not, you and I have proven ourselves to be correct. In other words, we're running out of conspiracy theories, not because they failed, but because they've succeeded. Because they've succeeded. So here we are. Just here we are. And I do apologize last night at the zoo. At the very end, I was signing off and I lost power. Had power issues all night, off and on, off and on. Crazy world, man. But back to the topic at hand. What is going on? What is happening? We're seeing every star. We're going to use the phrase or term star in the Democrat Party, the liberal side, the pro-socialism, however they wish to define themselves, they fail. They're absolutely failing. Even the magical black man himself, Barack Obama. I call him magical because, well, he's not an American, but somehow he got a job that only Americans can get. And his entire existence was manufactured, made up, a lie, if you will. His entire existence is a lie. Who he is, where he's been, what he's done, who's his parents. I mean, his brother's in Kenya saying he's a Kenyan, but Barack, oh, he's an American. I mean, a Hawaiian, right? Right. He's about as Hawaiian, and I'm a piece of French toast. It's not reality, folks. Not reality. But it is what we're having to deal with. Barack is failing. They've tried Bill Clinton, he fails. They tried getting sympathy by wheeling out Jimmy Carter, giving his last dying breath. That failed. Nobody cares about the Democrats. Nobody. Michelle Obama has been absolutely silent, in hiding, probably getting her final transition surgery done. Allegedly, satirically. Yeah, anyways, yeah, Barack has failed. Bill Clinton has failed. Hillary Clinton has failed. In fact, the only way Hillary's come out is they've compared her shrieking, screaming voice, her glass shattering, eardrum penetrating, shrieking Kamala Harris has now decided to take on. She's used more fake accents. She's tried the screaming and yelling, getting angry. She's tried everything she can. And everything she does fails. It fails to garner support. It fails to make people satisfied with her message, with her. It's awful, folks. I am seeing the potential for a false flag, a black swan to just come down and rest on everyone's heads and just crap on us. Because they're going to go scorched earth. I don't have any doubts. It's just what form will it take? Are they going to crash the banking system? Right? Because it's set to topple and it's only being held up by Federal Reserve cash, shall we say, payouts, bailouts. Are we going to see war with China making a move? Right? Is Israel going to do something stupid because Washington has done something stupid, because Hezbollah has done something stupid, along with Gaza doing stupid? Peace is trying to break out in Ukraine. One of the higher commanders in the Ukraine military, a woman, can't remember her name because I've never read it before until today. She is saying, they're tired. They're tired of fighting. Yeah, I would think so. You folks don't know what tired is yet. Try World War I tired. But, not to belittle the efforts they're making, trying to fight a war against a fucking killing machine that's been conditioned from time immemorial to just leave it all on the battlefield, the Russians. But Ukraine, they're not a weak and soft people, but they are a defeated people. I think they're begging for this to end. At the same time, Voldemort Zelensky allegedly has plans to use a dirty bomb, a nasty, dirty radioactive weapon, and spread shit everywhere, and then scream and point the finger at Russia and say, they did it over there. Are they going to do that? Push for World War III? Are they going to try another pandemic? Well, that one failed when they tried giving the United Nations, World Economic Forum, total control over our sovereignty and say, well, if there's a pandemic, then you have to sacrifice all your liberties and sacrifice your sovereignty. That failed. Everything they're trying is failing, but they're also still winning. This radical crazed left, they're still winning. Little bits and pieces here. But the fight is on for health and food. medicine. The fight is on for life. Now all of a sudden, nuclear energy is a big deal because the tech companies want it. That is what the world needs, is more cheap, reliable energy. And they've been wanting to cut us off, destroy the petroleum industry like fools and morons, and then do nothing to replace that energy. It's just been a nightmare, folks. It's a nightmare. Is that nightmare going to end? Is it going to get worse? What happens in these countdown to the election? I hope you are prepared with food, water, shelter, clothing, medicine, and your means of self-defense. Semper Fi. God bless America.